In your consumer news, the Federal Reserve announced this week that it is cutting interest rates by 0.5 percentage point, with more cuts likely on the way before the year's end. Economists say it's good news for borrowers, and you should see lower rates on your credit card bill within a month or two. We may also see lower rates on auto loans. But as one finance professor put it to me moments ago, lower rates could be early signs the economy is in trouble. The Federal Reserve slashed interest rates more than many economists predicted, a whopping 0.5 percentage point, bringing some much-needed relief to those racking up debt.
For the borrowers, it's positive.
Experts say you should see lower interest rates on credit card bills before the November election.
Your credit card debt and personal loans, everything is going to go down, the interest cost. So you'll be saving some money.
So how much are we talking? The Federal Reserve says the average credit card rate right now is 21.5%, and that should start to come down in the next month or so. For perspective, we were around 15% in 2019. If you're in the market to buy a car, rates will also be more affordable. According to the Federal Reserve, the average auto interest rate is hovering around 8.2%, and that's expected to drop closer to 5.3%. But Osmond Klinich, a finance professor at Quinnipiac University, says the rate cuts don't necessarily spell good news for the broader economy.
It seems to me is they see something that market does not expect, potentially recession is happening sometimes in 2025.
He points to affordability issues, especially in the housing market, and the rate of credit card delinquencies hitting a near 12-year high, according to a Philadelphia Fed report. Killage says the best thing Americans can do right now is save where they can and prepare for all possible scenarios.
There's going to be some type of slowdown, economic slowdown, unemployment rate probably going up to close to somewhere around 5% or so. I think the worst outcome is going to be inflation. Because of all those cuts, if the inflation catches up again, we may end up having something called stagflation, which was in the case of 1970s. If it happens, that's the worst outcome.
Mortgage rates were already going down heading into the Fed's meeting this week, and we could see another drop slowly over the next few months. Still, don't expect them to drop anywhere near the 2 or 3% mark that some homeowners are enjoying right now.
And despite inflation easing over the last year, the price of housing and raising kids continues to rise. Child care costs now exceed rent in many parts of the country. According to a study by Lending Tree, the average cost of sending 2 kids to full-time daycare is now 40% more expensive than renting a 2-bedroom apartment. Lending Tree looked at the 100 metro areas in the U.S., top 100. The city with the highest child care costs compared to rent is Springfield, Massachusetts. Syracuse and Buffalo, New York also made the top 5. Hartford ranked 27th. There are only 9 major areas, metro areas, where sending 2 kids to daycare is less than rent. It is National Child Safety Passenger Week, and experts are helping parents learn how to properly install and use car seats. A Car Safety Day event was put on by Yale New Haven Health down in Fairfield today. Officials say 90% of car seats in Connecticut are not installed or used properly. Safety experts say properly used car seats can reduce the risk of death or injury by 71% for infants and 54% for toddlers.
1 to 2 out of 10 seats is in and used correctly. That's a staggering number, and one of our jobs is to help build awareness and teach people how to properly use their car seats, which can help reduce injury and death.
Now, parents are encouraged to check out the manufacturer's website before buying and to look out for signs of improper grammar on that website. There are more safety events happening this week. Check fox61.com to learn more and find other events happening near you.